Hey guys, Marco here from Sporting Bet. Football League time for We Love Betting, and I'm on my own as Chris Graham's decided that collecting his brand new phone is more important and exciting than sitting with me here on a Wednesday night to talk Football League betting with you. The Brit Awards is on tonight, so maybe he's actually scarpered home to hopefully pick up some cash with John Newman winning Best British Male. So I'm on my own. I'll go through it. I'm in dreadful Football League form, to be honest. Thankfully, the European football's been saving me, but I've got three bets I'm quite interested in this weekend, all at 5-4, which is quite weird. But without further ado, first up, Notts County and Shrewsbury in League One, the battle to survive in the third tier. And County are 21-20 to win this match, a price that does appeal, but I'm going to boost it to 5-4 and back the home side to score over 1.5 goals, so to score twice against Shrewsbury on Saturday, because the Magpies were really written off before Sean Derry took charge, and actually when he took the reins as well, as being sort of dead and buried, but he's taken them back to life, mainly because of their home form, which has been very impressive. They've won 7 of 15 at home in League One this season, but it's the results against teams outside of the top 10 at home which really do look very significant. They've won 7, drawn 1 and lost 1 of 9 games against teams outside of the top 10 at home. And in those 7 wins, they've actually scored 2 or more in all 7 of them, scoring 20 goals in total too. Very impressive statistics, and there's great attacking flair and quality in this side as well. Callum McGregor, of course, they managed to get back from Celtic. Jamal Campbell-Rice and Jack Grealish as well, on loan from Aston Villa, I think, all more than capable of creating and scoring goals in the third tier. Shrewsbury have that debate again. They've now lost 14 of the last 24 matches in the league. Away from home, they've lost 8 of 14, including the last 3 on the spin, of which they conceded 8 goals as well. So, not the greatest statistics for Michael Jackson. I'm sure there's some sort of joke or pun in there as well. For Michael Jackson to turn around since Graham Turner left the club. But County at 4-5 to score over 1.5 goals is my first bet. Moving down to League 2 then, Newport County take on Cheltenham, and Newport ended Oxford's incredible unbeaten away record in midweek. They won 3-2 at Rodney Parade on Tuesday night. That was after 6 of their previous 7 home games were postponed because of the bad weather down in South Wales. Cost them nearly £250,000 in lost revenue. They'd actually played 9 of their previous 11 games away from home, and that's probably a very strong indicator as to why they dropped off and slumped. But they're still back up in 8th despite that record, picking up 2 points from 18 since Boxing Day before beating Oxford on Tuesday night. I've said many times before on Twitter and on this chapter of We Love Betting that Newport are always worth keeping on side when playing at home, especially when the prices are favourable as they are this weekend. They're 5-4 to beat Cheltenham on Saturday at home. They've won 8 of 11 home games this season in League 2 after beating Oxford. They scored 25 goals in that impressive run, and Cheltenham arrived. They had a very good spell up until Boxing Day, but they seem to have gone off the boil once again. They've drawn 3 and lost 3 of the last 6. Lost 2 on the spin, both to nil, and both came away from home as well. So a difficult task for them this weekend as they go to South Wales. 5-4 on Newport would be my bet in that game. And finally, there's another basement battle, this time in League 2. So tight in League 2 in the relegation battle and the battle to be promoted. But Torquay entertain Accrington. Torquay 11-10 to win this match at home, which has to be the toxic price of the season, or sorry, the week at least, because Torquay have only won twice at home all season in the league. So how they're 11-10, I do not know. They've actually lost 3 of the last 4 now, including being rolled over by bottom club Northampton in their last home match on the Riviera. It's also worth pointing out, though, that they have actually only lost 5 of their 14 home matches in the league. So for that reason, I'm actually opting for Accrington in the draw no bet market at 5-4 again. Just for a bit of safety, you'll get your money back if the game's drawn. Aki have now only lost 4 of the last 20 in League 2 football. That 4th defeat actually came at home recently when they raced into a 2-0 lead against league leaders Scunthorpe, or were league leaders Scunthorpe at the time, and then eventually lost that match 3-2. James Beattie was quite understandably distraught by that result, as were his players, but they've bounced back and they know how to get a result away from home. That's key. They've won 2, drawn 1 of the last 3 away games. and won 5, drawn 3 of their 14 away matches in League Two, picking up more points on their travels than at home. But even still, those 8 games without defeat away from home, very impressive when you consider how dreadful their start of the season was or were. So 5-4 at Accrington in the draw no bet market when they go to Torquay at the weekend. So to round things up, all 5-4 these prices. Notts County to score over 1.5 goals against Shrewsbury, Newport to beat Cheltenham, and Accrington at 5-4 in the draw no bet market away at Torquay in League Two on Saturday. So best of luck, and I'll catch you all week, hopefully, all week next week, hopefully when Chris Graham's back in the building celebrating a John Newman winner. All right, see you later.